Hey, what's going on, guys? This is going to be a different type of video. We're going to take a look at my home office setup. A lot of you guys asked me different questions about where I work and what I use as far as keyboards and computers and all that, cameras. So I'm going to just take you through. We're going to look at some stuff. And I just want to say before we start that I'm in no way showing off or saying, look what I have, or, you don't have this. And I can't stand those types of people myself. I just make this because I have a true passion for technology, and I know that a lot of my subscribers, a lot of you guys do too, and you may enjoy it. All right, I've never been handed anything. I work for every single thing in this room, in this basement. Never been handed anything as a kid. We grew up dirt poor. I couldn't even play hockey because we didn't have enough money. So I know what it's like to struggle. At one time, all I had was one of those crappy little laptops over there, and that was about 10 years ago. Since then, I've busted my ass. I've done a few different things, and I'm able to buy this stuff now. I'm still not even close to rich, but I can afford some of the things that I like. All right, so with that said, let's go ahead and take a look. All right, guys, so we have a lot of stuff to go through, and I don't want to make this too long, so I'm going to try to be kind of quick. So this is the Tech Guy Computer Services sign that I had when I ran that company. It was a computer repair company, but I also did like web design services and network services and so on. I don't have it anymore, but I do keep the sign up for, I guess, for sentimental reasons. And then down here we have some laptop bags. That was my work bag when I worked for doing computer repair. And then some totes with just some wires and cables and so on. Alright, so we're going to go over to the main area, and we'll start over here. We have some acoustic foam that helps with the echo when I'm doing my recordings. There's a bunch of it behind the main setup as well, all black and red. That's kind of the main theme of this setup. And then over here we have some shelves with some of the boxes for some of the hardware that's in the PCs. We have the dual GTX970s. At this point, these aren't the best cards you can get now with the 1080s and the Titan X's, but I do have two of them, so they do pretty much play anything I throw at them. And I don't really game that much anymore anyways. I don't have the time. And then we have a Motorola security camera. So we have one here and one upstairs so that we can monitor it when we're out. There's motion detection and all that stuff. Then we have some products here, just Maximus motherboard. Another motherboard that I took out of one of the other PCs, and it has a chip in it as well. I think that's an i7 4400 or something like that. So down here I just have my printer, nothing special, Comcast modem, and then we have the little sound system here. It's an RCA, and it has a little subwoofer, if you can see down there, and then we have some surround sound speakers behind the setup. Then we just have some screws and basically just computer parts. There's some RAM in there, some Vengeance RAM, red Dell Inspiron laptop, and then there's a broken laptop underneath that as well. All right, so now for the good stuff. Let's just back up here for a second. You may think it's over the top and no one needs 6 monitors, but I'm telling you, I use every single one. I'll have Photoshop on one, my recording software on one. What else? I'll have my code editor, my browser, so I do use all 6. Now, for the desk itself, it's an Uplift Desk, and if I knew that there were ones that were almost just as nice for much cheaper, I probably wouldn't have got this one. This one was 800 bucks from Uplift. I know they have them for now for like 300 something, and they look just as nice. They do the same thing, but I don't know. I mean, I do love this desk. You'll see if I go down here and I click, we have a bunch of presets here. If I click 2, stand back, you can see it just rises up. Let me go back more. And now it's a stand desk. Okay, so now I can stand up and do my recording and programming and all that. All right, so I'm going to put that back down. Go back to 1. You can have presets, or you could just, hold down and hold up. Alright, while that's going on, if we take a look at the chair here, I'm not exactly sure what model this is. I do really like it though. I like how it looks, and it's really comfortable. Back in the other setup video I did, I said I wanted to get a DX Racer, but it was too much money. And then someone in the comments mentioned that, you know, you're in this chair for, you know, 8, 9, 10 hours a day. What's an extra couple $100? And he's absolutely right. So I would go get one of those, but this has done me just fine for now. Okay, if this starts to wear out or starts to hurt my ass, I'll go ahead and get a DX Racer or something else. Alright, so now on the desk we have, let's see, we have a couple remotes. One's for the audio system, one's for the lighting strip under the desk. I just got some coasters because I was spilling shit everywhere, and this is nice and, you know, sleek looking. Nice little cactus plant that I just got that I'm still not sure if I'm supposed to water or not, but I don't know, looks alright. And then we have my microphone that I use. This is the Blue Yeti. Not a real expensive mic, it's about 200 bucks, and it's on a pile microphone arm with a pop filter. I don't really think the pop filter does anything. It sounds the same to me, but I do like how it looks. Alright, now if we move over, we have this little pop guy. He's red and black, of course. Nothing comes on this desk unless it has red or black in it. And then we have the keyboard, which is a Corsair Strafe. Now what I don't like about this is you can't change the color. Although it's red and it matches my setup, I did kind of want to set up that I could switch the color if I wanted to. Alright, but yeah, so this is mechanical, so it's very loud. I don't use this when I record. What I use is this one down here. Okay, so when you guys watch my videos, this is probably the one that you hear. Okay, it's quiet, it's very cheap. I think I got it for like, I don't know, 18 bucks. But it is the quietest keyboard that I could find. Alright, so under the keyboard we have this Red Dragon slip pad. I like how it looks, matches the rest of the setup. We have a SteelSeries Rival mouse that also has the red LEDs. And then for the headphones we have the Corsair Void. And those are RGB. We can control the colors of those as well as the mouse. I have software installed that allows us to control the colors and the effects. Alright, so down here we have the Beast, and this has different lighting modes actually. Right now it's on the one that changes, but I usually have it, let's see if I can change this. Is that red? No. There we go. I usually have it on the red to match the rest of the setup. And you can see I got a little pop figurine in there. And this has the two GTX970s, the ones you saw the box for, 32 gigabytes of G.Skill RAM, an i7, a Corsair water cooler, 550 gigabyte SSD, two terabyte regular hard drives, and then an 860 watt Corsair power supply, and a Maximus motherboard, Asus, however you say it. Alright, and cable management, it's very, very tough when you have 6 monitors to have a neat cable management, but I tried wrapping them in those black sleeves there, and this Uplift Desk stops right where it needs to. If it went down literally a centimeter, it would just bring that that surge protector right off the wall, so everything works perfectly. Alright. So that's the main setup, guys. When you're watching my videos, this is usually where I am. Alright, so if we move over here, we have another rig. This is a rig that I built, I don't know, 4 years ago or so. I love the case. It's a Corsair 600T case, and it has 2 GTX770s. It has an Asus motherboard and what else? 16 gigabytes of Vengeance RAM, I believe. Alright, and then we just have one Acer monitor. And there's my old keyboard. I used to use this. This is a Logitech G19. Usually has a little display there. I'm not sure why that's not working though. Alright, now if we go over here, we have a couple HP monitors. And one is hooked up to my server, which is running Plex, so I can stream movies all around my house, and the other is hooked to that machine right there, which is the case is an NZXT. I think it's an H440, which is really nice, but the hardware in it isn't really anything special. Under there we have a little Newmark DJ mixer. Nothing special, it's just to play around on. It's nothing, you know, it's not professional DJ equipment. And then we just have a cheap red LED keyboard. Alright, so over here is the server. Okay, so this server is running Linux Ubuntu, and it has, I'm pretty sure it has 6. I did this in the last video too. I can get this damn thing open. I think it has 6 2 terabyte drives. Alright, so about 12 terabytes, but it's in RAID 1, so the data is protected. Alright, that's that. And then we have the little Synology Diskstation. This has 2 drives in it. Each one is 2 terabytes, and they're in RAID 1, so there's actually only 2 terabytes of storage. But that's plenty for what I need it for. I use this for all my Eduonics courses, for my YouTube videos. All the videos you see online are actually stored on that little machine right there. Alright, and if one drive fails, the other one will save the data. Will save the day. Alright, and then over here we just have a 42-inch Philips TV. That's quite old. That's about, I don't know, 8 years old or so. We get a PS4, Xbox 360. We have an old Nintendo 64, and then a machine that actually plays regular Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. And we get some games over here, mostly Call of Duty. That's mostly what I play when I do play. And we got a fireplace here. Up here we have some pictures of my family, my 2 kids, which are much older now. My daughter is now 10, and my son is now 7. My son has severe autism. He can't speak. He's nonverbal, but he's a happy little kid. And then there's us in Philadelphia, I think, on vacation. I should update those photos though, they're quite old. And let's see, over here we have basically the kiddie area. For my son, we have his little workbench and some trucks. I tried to make it look neat. Alright, but he fucks it all up. And here we have some more toys and so on. Alright, and then over here we have a little futon and coffee table. I want to replace that with a nice couch someday, if my wife lets me. And we get some lighting here. You can see I have one of them on, this Lime Studio lighting. And I have the whole green screen there. I haven't really used it for anything. Like I said in my last video, I wanted to do like reviews, tech reviews and so on. So I have all the stuff to do it. I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm too busy with my other stuff. You can see we get the little Sony HD Handycam on there. Alright, so that's that, another tripod, and then over here we have a shelf, a big bookshelf that has a whole bunch of stuff on it. This is all basically hard drive stuff, external hard drive, internal, enclosures, things like that. This is, you can see boxes for our iPhones and so on, the camera recorder box, some Corsair cables, routers. Down here we have boxes for the Yeti, for the iPad, the headphones, i7 core. We have a pair of fake Beats headphones. There we have a VR Homido or whatever. You strap it on your cell phone and becomes a VR machine. And then down here we just have some boxes and the bottom of the monitors and so on. And then back here we just have some old computers. I don't know if you can see that. Couple old like Best Buy type computers. Alright, so I think that's it, guys. Oh, I didn't show you the shelf over here. So like I said, I started collecting these little pop characters. Whenever my wife goes to Target, I'll have her buy me one. They thought it was funny and they got me a friggin' Sesame Street Bert one. But whatever, I put it up there. And then we just have the keyboard and mouse box, the little VR set. And that's about it. So I will be doing a giveaway soon because I do have a bunch of stuff that I don't use. It's not the best stuff, and that's probably why I don't use it. But you know, it'll be a nice little package for you guys. So I might do that for my 100th subscriber. You know, put a little package together and you know, let you guys apply to win or whatever, however that works. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed this little tour, and hopefully you don't think I'm a dickhead that's just showing off. That's not the case, guys. I love you guys, and I appreciate all of you. So God bless, and I will see you next time.